gonna dance or what?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the big step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal! You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the big step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal! You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the big step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal! You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand? The only way to the title is through me. That's what champions do. They get back up.
One game, one desire, one flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush, it's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with, to move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.
I kept winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
What's that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
Will Keyshawn Hayes be able to stop the Andre Bishop Express? Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Testa.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Here we go. Round number one, scheduled for 6. Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes, speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses his speed better? Who's going to be able to time shot?
Wow! Andre Bishop down. Will he be able to survive this? Andre Bishop rises to his feet.
But of course, Gus is experienced enough to know now when he gets back to the corner, he has a job to do. Not just dump cold water on him to revive him, but to tell him what he got hit with. Remove that fear a little bit from his mind that it will happen again. He can correct the mistake.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Let it go.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good flush shot by Hayes. Bishop's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Bodies.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Good.
Flush right hand to the body. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Get out of the way from those punches, man. Move your head.
3 minutes gone by in this round.
We're recouping that knockdown.
Bishop's corner now with a big task at hand. They've got to make sure that their fighter has his senses back after being knocked down. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And now he's targeting upstairs. There's the combo downstairs. You see the movement by Andre Bishop, and it's really paying off. Able to avoid that left hook of Hayes. Solid left hand to the head. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. To the head he goes with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Scored well up top.
Put your hands up. Off the ropes.
That's a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking. Big shot. Bishop finds himself on the floor again. Can Andre find a way to gather himself and continue on? Bishop's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Crashes home with the uppercut.
Doing great.
Andre Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Good job in there. Let's go.
And this round comes to an end.
Understand me, kid?
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Bishop's been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a...
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Solid. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now, you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this? Andre Bishop unable to keep his O. 3-0 turns into 3-1.
Hayes wins by knockout. One of the best.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's going to try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight. Bishop's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Good block by Andre Bishop that time. He'd like to see more of that. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Body shot, the left hand.
Come on, let's go.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hayes. Scores with the uppercut.
There you go.
Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
But you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Andre Bishop's beautiful head movement, good lateral movement, getting out of the way of that dangerous left hook of Hayes. He returned fire right there, and it worked after big shot comes crashing home. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hayes is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down.
Get out the way from those punches. Move your head, move your head.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And there's the left hand working well for him again.
All right,
and that does it for this round. Hayes has got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Very effective with the block and then the score. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Good looking jab there. Andre Bishop's defense now dazzling as Hayes is having trouble landing that left hook. Big shot, the left crashed home. Look at this swarming attack. Hayes is taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
An accurate left by Hayes. Hayes is stunned, and he is hurt. Bishop's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Hayes is like a piece of Velcro against his opponent recently here. It seems like he's clinching more after that knockdown.
Yeah, that's exactly what he has to do right now. Now he has to be able to just get past this little bit. It's kind of like being in a bad rapids. You know, you're going down those waterfalls. You better be in a canoe. You better be in something. This is his canoe. This is his raft.
Targeting that straight left hand.
Breathe, deep breath. Get some more. All right, you good?
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop. That right hand over the top lands flush. A well-targeted hook landed by Hayes. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took big shot he just scored with. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Teddy, Bishop beats the count, but how does he look to you?
He looks like a guy who's wondering what happened, and that's where the job of the corner comes in when he gets back to the corner. Tell him why he got hit.
Man, that's it, baby. Good job. Good job.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. You see the movement by Andre Bishop, and it's really paying off, able to avoid that left hook of Hayes.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Perfectly executed combination. Hayes is down. He's going to have to beat the count. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing. Oh! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Come on, breathe.
Here we go with the fourth round. Now he ties up there. Hayes is throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
That's a big right hand there. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He's punching away even though he's been stunned.
Unload. You're doing great.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Finish with the hook.
You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop unable to get out of the way of that big hook by Hayes. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away. Jabbing it straight by Andre Bishop. Bishop parries a punch, sends a punch. Seconds to go in this round. Look at that combination by Hayes.
All right, breathe, deep breath.
Round. 5 has arrived. See, that's what the corner should do for Andre Bishop. You send him out there as a fresher, better fighter. He looks fine here to start this round. Blocks away that headshot. Really frustrating his opponent now. Andre Bishop so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, it's like a guy that's caught.
Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get in close and make sure that he kills some time.
Left to the body. See that left hand right there by Keyshawn Hayes? That's where he is so dangerous. Now that's some fine work right there by Andre Bishop. Hayes' lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found a target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
Oh, a damaging left hook by Keyshawn Hayes gets to Andre Bishop. Final round here of what has been a night where Andre Bishop has been. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. He turned things around, and now his opponent has to be asking himself questions.
Yeah, he's got to be saying, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy?
Andre Bishop's putting his punches. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
What guts by Andre Bishop to survive that and now to move on. Hayes is damaged. Can you believe? There it is! Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Andre Bishop gives Keyshawn Hayes a taste of his own medicine. The big hitter was hit hard. A knockout victory for Bishop.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother, and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not going to be your night.
Ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. The stage is set. Now the spotlight falls on the unbeaten, hot-rising prospect, Andre Bishop, as he takes his first major step up in facing middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez. Well-placed left hand there. A well-targeted hook to the head by Andre Bishop. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is the key to victory tonight. Accurate hook by Andre Bishop. He's always done a good job of keeping his opponent off of him, yet setting up his own offense. I'm assuming we will see a lot of the jab out of him tonight.
Yeah, well, assume that he's going to fight a fight like his opponent has BO, body odor. You know, and he just wants to stay away from it. And he's going to use that jab as a fan. Well, not a fan, but sort of a measuring stick, a separation stick.
A flush hook scores well for him. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then lay in the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Teddy, I don't think there's any doubt about it in the matchup that we're seeing here tonight. It's clear who has the superior hand speed. What does the other guy need to do?
He needs to let the faster guy shadow box. Step out of range where he can't use his speed.
Good combination to the body. Parries that punch intended for the head. 10 clicks of the talk.
Keep working the body.
End of round.
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. McQueen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Here in round number 2, you get the sense that Andre Bishop really wants to impress. Look at this offensive surge he's putting forth.
Like what I see in there.
We're seeing every angle that Andre Bishop offers up. He's a smart fighter and can counter beautifully. And a right hand lands flush. The power punches of Andre Bishop just raining down on Ricardo Alvarez. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good way to protect the midsection. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Teddy, I don't think... And now he's on the record of saying, Bishop's trying to get away with some fouls here, but this time, not the case. The referee is going to dock him a point for the low blow. Targeted counter punch by Andre Bishop. Well, you can just tell that he's unable to keep up this kind of a pace early on. You can see that these punches aren't what they were.
Joe, that's part of the equation. You go out there and you can chuck leather at your opponent, but your opponent, he can handle it. if he wants to. He can deflect it, and then he starts coming back with his own. And then what happens? You get tired? You start giving up?
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay?
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Good strong combo. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. This is why so many feel Andre Bishop has such a bright future. Look at the countering ability against Ricardo Alvarez. Flush right hand to the head. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Good job on the two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.
And he did it fundamentally, too. He used the jab, he set up the body attack. He did it like a good, solid fighter.
Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop.
Cover up.
Bishop's overflowing with aggression, and that brawling style has got him in control of these middle rounds.
Yeah, he's gotten his opponent right where he wants. He's gotten his opponent confused, frustrating. He's fighting the wrong fight. He's fighting his fight.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? I like how Bishop is fighting smart right here, really countering effectively. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Let's see if Bishop can survive this. He just took a big shot.
I think he can survive it. Why? Because he has all that amateur experience. He's been in this position before.
Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Andre Bishop just passed a very tough test. No doubt about it that he was hurt. Now there's no doubt that he will fight on. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. So Andre Bishop returns to trainer Gus Carisi after being tagged in that last round. What is Gus going to say to him?
Well, he's going to say something like, as soon as those birds stop singing his way.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Look at that. was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Yeah!
11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's Boxing Club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And let's go get it on. Remember now, the professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No way, Dre. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man, you understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head.
Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just had a fight. He ain't had time to rest.
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems.
Okay?
Fuck it. Let's go.
I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what? Baby brother got me a job as an assistant trainer.
Listen for the bell, man. Relax. Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco.
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre, I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away. We can't afford distractions. I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym.
Put your weight on your lead foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here seeing you slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have.
I never liked Mason Brooks.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. This shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some toilets or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Here, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond.
Dre, what you doing?
Raymond, get out of the ring.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beatdown. I like him better already.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
like the Mayans. I show them how I got the ground down like a science. It's down like a riot on hunt. It's so quiet, the only thing I...
You wanted to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 6 rounds in the heavyweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. And he's holding.
Move your head!
Scored well with the boom. Left hand comes home. Bishop's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Zones in on that overhand right. Andre Bishop's left working well that time. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. There's the combo to the body. Nice defense. Good block by Andre Bishop. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. Did you see that? Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer after being floored by that power punch. Andre Bishop back up, but is he back in this fight?
I think he could still be dangerous. A wounded animal is always something you have to be cautious with. And right now, Andre Bishop can be dangerous, can catch his opponent, maybe coming in a little reckless.
Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Little head hunting with the left. Andre Bishop's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Antonio Chavez is crushed by a huge uppercut. Andre Bishop's able to land a nice, clean left hand. And now you see him realizing why he's had success. He was aggressive at the end of the last round. He's coming out aggressive here in this round.
Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. He's staying with it.
A shooting right hand by Andre Bishop. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Good job with another left hand. halfway through this round here.
Aren't your head?
Excellent hook to the head by Antonio Chavez. A solid, true uppercut by Andre Bishop. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. Bishop's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo.
That's it, just like that. Keep moving around the ring.
A headshot block. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Andre Bishop. Chavez is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. You know Andre Bishop's trainer is going to be really thrilled to see him do that there. He doesn't want to see his fighter get hit too much tonight. That was a nice block. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then...
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Oh, look at that. He's hurt. But hey, I give him credit. Wow! He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Chavez is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Big shot there. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Heavyweight action headlining our fight card here at the Mexico City Plaza in the heart of Mexico City. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. What a curious path it's been in the career of Andre Bishop, the former middleweight prospect, now fighting his second fight as a heavyweight. He will do so tonight against Raul Castillo. Round 1 underway between Bishop and Castillo. You know, the word on Castillo is that he loves to get to the inside and go to the body. So we will watch for the naturally smaller man Bishop to utilize some movement and try to keep a distance.
Side to side.
When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it could be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Halfway through round number 1. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. scores well that time. Right to the belt line. Andre Bishop has to be concerned with how he'll fare in the later stages of this fight, considering how many body shots he's taking. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. And we come to the end of round number 1.
Keep walking the jab, okay? Keep hooking the jab, and he will be able to get close to your body.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver. But when the right hand comes into play by Andre Bishop. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. And he decides to tie up again. That's a good block by Andre Bishop. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, up top with the right hand. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good step back counter punch there. Bishop's doing a beautiful job here early on of counter punching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counter punching pays off too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
A well-placed overhand right.
Unload.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. There he goes with the right hand again. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. You know, there's a lot to like with Andre Bishop, but right now, I don't like the way he looks in terms of his condition.
Just like that.
It looks like he's slowing down a little bit. And you got to wonder if it's a little mental, too. He got a little discouraged that his opponent is still there.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Castillo showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Now hugging on the inside. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Keep moving.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Go!
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Raul Castillo. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. And the round comes to an end. Here we go with the fourth round. Bishop's done everything that's been asked of him right now. Absolutely everything through the first half of this fight. Can he keep it up? He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Castillo. Castillo's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
He's tired. He's tired.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Raul Castillo. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And he ties up on the inside. Castillo's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Castillo's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Take it up.
You see him holding on.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And he just holds on there. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go.
Protect yourself.
Good job protecting himself. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom.
1-2.
Basic but beautiful. Jab right hand. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Relax. Relax.
Final round of a close fight. It is all on the line right here. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Castillo's applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed. Find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Keep that head moving.
Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Final minute of the final round. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. Final bell of a close fight. Teddy, sometimes there's close fights that are actually easy to score. This wasn't one of them.
No, you could make arguments for both guys almost every round.
Heavyweight action headlining our fight card here at the Mexico City Plaza in the heart of Mexico City. Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. What a curious path it's been in the career of Andre Bishop, the former middleweight prospect, now fighting his second fight as a heavyweight. He will do so tonight against Raul Castillo. Power puncher facing a high stamina guy, a well-conditioned guy. How can the well-conditioned fighter best guard his body so that the power puncher isn't targeting him?
Well, move it. Get on his bicycle a little bit. Don't stay right in front. If that power puncher is the power puncher, that's his strength. But his weakness is he probably has to have you right in front. Give him angles.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Big uppercut right on the mark. You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Bishop has to change things here. He cannot continue on taking that many body punches. Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Good flush shot upstairs. There's another right hand. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Andre Bishop. Round two is underway. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Castillo. A little head hunting right back to it. Castillo's able to land a good, solid left hand.
She's doing great.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Castillo's putting forth a great combination there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Little head knocking with that right hand. And he engages in the clinch. Bishop has to shore up that defense. Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. How about that? Another right hand. Final 10 seconds. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. And we come to the end of the round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Castillo. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Good 1-2 by Andre Bishop. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
You know, I didn't think we'd be saying this about him, but Teddy, right now, stamina is a real question mark for Bishop.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand how it would be because he's always been in shape before. You look at his body, it's not always an indicator, but it looks like he's in shape. You have to wonder if he assumed something and was a little overconfident in this fight.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Bishop's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
That's okay, man. Go.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Castillo's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Carisi's game plan being executed perfectly by Andre Bishop in that last round. He has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, now when he gets back to the corner, of course, Gus only has to tell him, keep doing what you're doing. But a guy like Gus, he'll remind him, hey, it starts with the jab, always fundamentals.
How about that left hand? Nice strike after catching one by Raul Castillo. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Castillo's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turn that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. And round 4 comes to an end.
I need to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Raul Castillo. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Castillo. Andre Bishop's doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Castillo. It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what? Work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
showing you some defense there with the block. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Just a minute and a half left in the fight.
He's tired!
That is a sharp uppercut by Raul Castillo.
Come on!
Last minute of this last round. Good defensive skill. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Castillo. And now another left. Castillo's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Who would have ever thought it with two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, that they would go to a decision?
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart and a good stiff left jab.
So all eyes at the start of round number 2 now are on the right hand of Andre Bishop. Remember, our video replay showed clearly that he hurt that right hand in round number 1. But how much will he use it here? That would give us the ultimate confirmation.
Well, one of the things he has to do, Joe, is make sure that nobody other than us knows that he hurt that hand. He's got to go out there and not show his opponent that that's bothering him. Use the left hand, maybe every once in a while fake like you're going to throw the right hand so your opponent doesn't know, doesn't take advantage of that fact.
And Andre Bishop now appears reluctant to throw that right hand. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson.
Good work.
He comes back with the left hand again. Good counterpunch by Johnson. I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good block by Andre Bishop that time. He'd like to see more of that. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Meldrick Johnson's jacked by an uppercut. Piercing jab. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Good biting, snapping shot by Johnson. A well-placed left hand up top. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Bishop's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counterpunch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Not much action as he just ties up. If Meldrick Johnson can see as easily as what we can see, then he knows Bishop is struggling just to land that left hand, and it's his only weapon. That's a nice right hand that time by Johnson. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Johnson's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Now he ties up there. Look at that! The hook came home with ease. There's another left hand from him. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Johnson's jammed by an uppercut. And that's the end of round 3. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut.
Work the body. Move in. Move
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Left to the body. Every time Andre Bishop throws that right hand, he winces. He is in serious pain. And he's holding. A stinging uppercut by Andre Bishop. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Andre Bishop, when he was in his prime, he always had a very good left hand as a middleweight. Now he's showing he can do some damage with it as a heavyweight. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Andre Bishop's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Watch the hook.
And that's the end of round 4. An interesting footnote to what we're seeing here tonight with Andre Bishop. We showed you the replay earlier where it appeared that he hurt his right hand in the first round. The word we're getting is that those in the know say he actually had injured that hand during his prison stay.
Guard your head.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop.
Let it go. Defense. More defense.
Johnson's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Andre Bishop.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. Make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Well-placed shot. Came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. Good job with another left hand. Scored well up top. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. A solid uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
Nice round.
Hey, it's obvious that he's a one-handed fighter, but I'll tell you, Andre Bishop is having continued success just with that left. Solid right hand lands from Meldrick Johnson. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And now another left. Bishop's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Hits him in the mug with the right. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Digging in with a left to the gut. Parries that punch away. He comes back with the left hand again. Johnson's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Now hugging on the inside.
working the body.
Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing right now. He's desperate to get some air into those lungs.
He better close that mouth before he's desperate to get his jaw wired.
Little double jab to the head. There's another left hand from him. Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close the show.
And there he counters back against his opponent. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson.
Stay away from those, come on!
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Bishop's ability. Meldrick Johnson's hurt by a big shot. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Remember, he was stunned. Solid. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Johnson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
They both land flush with uppercuts. It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what, work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
Hey, keep your hands up!
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Let's go!
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Circle!
Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. Well-targeted counterpunch by Andre Bishop. accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. Completely one-sided fight, at least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as Neil.
Bishop's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science.
Stewart's entrance here, what a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Boardwalk Hall, Atlantic City, home to our heavyweight fight tonight between Andre Bishop and Reggie Stewart. Of course, Bishop has been labeled the back kid. Now trying to make a go of it as a heavy. The former middleweight, fast-rising prospect hurt his right hand in his last fight against Meldrick Johnson. Now he's back, and trainer Gus Parisi is not worried, telling anybody who would listen, Bishop is fine. The right hand is healed, and watch out, he's on the attack.
Well, that's easy for him to say, but the fighter has to feel that it's all right. You know, it's a mental thing. In the gym with the big gloves, with the headgear, yeah, it's been okay. Now with the small gloves, no headgear, early on, you have to wonder whether or not there's going to be a little hesitation in throwing that hand.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Stewart's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
That's a good left hand by Stewart. Good defense, just covering up down low. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Lands the counter. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Watch that! Don't stop. You gotta keep working.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Side to side. Move your head.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. A little head hunting with the right. I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. DeAndre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2. Boom, boom.
Move your head, move your head.
Halfway through this round. Nice strike after catching one by Reggie Stewart. That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop, he's been working hard on that jab, has Bishop, and here he's putting it to good use.
Let's see some more head move.
I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good flush shot by Stewart.
Go!
And we come to the end of round number 2.
Okay?
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Blocking a score. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Right to the head with that right.
Attaboy, keep swinging, baby.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Stay away from the inside, baby. Stay away from the inside. Hit the bottom.
Bishop's left, landing well. He gets off with a combination up top. And he ties up on the inside.
Keep moving. Gotta see he's coming.
A solid, true uppercut by Reggie Stewart. What an impact that left hand just made by Stewart. Good flush shot upstairs.
Taking too many punches.
Well targeted right hand by Andre Bishop. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Bishop's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Stewart's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
Whether or not Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed, the bottom line is he continues to have success with it here tonight against Reggie Stewart. You see him holding on. Right back at him with a left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop.
Keep it going.
Good looking counter punch.
Keep going.
Finish with the hook.
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Bishop's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Andre Bishop showing his superiority in that last round. That was an easy 3 minutes for him, and he's got momentum.
Yeah, what I like about him is we know that he has good ability, speed, power, but he also has the technique. That is the car that's going to drive the ability to where he wants to go.
At this point, you have to feel that Andre Bishop's right hand is fully healed. He continues to throw it here in the midst of this fight against Stewart. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight, and I don't think Bishop has reacted well to it. He's fading a bit.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open a little bit. There's two problems there. One, you're telling your opponent, I'm tired. The other is you have your mouth open. That's a loose joint now. You get hit on the jaw, you can get a broken jaw.
Stewart's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Let's go.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Little volume punching to the body there. Bishop's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
He brings an uppercut that really does damage there.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Oh, that's a big hook right there. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Andre Bishop showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Use the whole ring.
Andre Bishop utilizing that right hand well. There's no doubt in my mind that it is fully healed.
That's what I like to see.
Stewart's once again the target of an uppercut. And round 5 comes to an end. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
How about that angle by Andre Bishop? That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you break up pressure. Guys coming at you, you know, train's coming at you. You don't go back on the track because it's going to hit you. You go off the track on the side. Exactly what he did. And that train went right past him.
Reggie Stewart. What a big shot. Fabulous uppercut scores the knockdown there. Boy, did he have leverage on that.
Yeah, he positioned himself beautifully. He got underneath that punch. That's why it had the power.
Talk about putting an issue to rest. How about Andre Bishop scoring a knockout with the injured right hand everybody was questioning? He does it here tonight against Reggie Stewart.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
So the heavyweight career of Andre Bishop tries to move forward tonight. Cooper catches Bishop clean, and oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleeding, but that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now, be better.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. And now we see that cut, and that's become a very inviting target.
He has to make sure that he doesn't only see that cut, though, because he might get a little over-anxious, get a little heavy only on that side.
Andre Bishop moving now well against Cooper. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Keep it tight inside. Go, go.
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. How important is it for a big heavy hitter, a power puncher, to have space, to not be smothered?
Well, he can't use his power if he's in a phone booth, so to speak. He has to have a little bit of room to be able to use that great weapon.
That's it.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Lands a big hook.
You need to keep that head moving.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here. Start of round number 2, and you know Dwight Cooper is going to be targeting that cut above the eye of Andre Bishop. The thing you have to question is how much work was the corner of Andre Bishop able to do in curbing that bleeding after the first round? See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Good jab by Cooper. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Bishop's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high trying to protect that cut eye. Precision work with the left hand by Andre Bishop. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Bishop's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. And that's the end of round 2.
Winning the rounds, man.
And round number 3 is underway. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Bishop snapping that jab. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cooper. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
1-2, 1-2.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Cooper's blocking ability is doing well for him there. It's one thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Back to the body.
Snaps that jab out. Cooper's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cooper.
That's what I want to see.
He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Great combination from Bishop. And now he scores well with a straight right.
Shake it off.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Cooper's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Very good, productive round from Andre Bishop. He can build off of that.
Yes, he can, and he will build off of it because you can see his confidence is mounting round by round.
Cooper's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Beat him to the punch.
Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do.
The body.
Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. Halfway through round number 4.
Watch that!
Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription.
That's it. Just like that.
Bishop with a nice combination, a good old 1-2 landing on Dwight Cooper.
Jump on.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Committing to the work downstairs with the left.
Combos! Close the jab!
Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
10 seconds remaining in this round. What the old-timers want to see, combination punching by Andre Bishop. The start of the 6th round. Bishop's corner has to be pleased with everything they've seen so far tonight. Consensus ringside is that this is a one-sided fight, that he's in complete control on the scorecards.
Yeah, well, he's having his way, and it's not going to change unless he gets a little cocky here. If he starts looking for maybe one shot instead of putting them together the way he's doing, maybe it allows his opponent to have a little bit of hope, a little ray of hope, get back in this fight.
Cooper's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Up and down, side to side.
You know, Bishop's opponent has set a pretty good pace here tonight, and I don't think Bishop has reacted well to it. He's fading a bit.
Yeah, he's got his mouth open a little bit. There's two problems there. One, you're telling your opponent, I'm tired. The other is you have your mouth open. That's a loose joint now. You get hit on the jaw, you can get a broken jaw.
This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues.
Keep your head moving.
Keep your hands up.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop.
It's time to go. It's time.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Bishop's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old-timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is let your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Get after it.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his
You're
own.
doing great.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good 1-2 from Bishop. He landed that right hand flush against Cooper.
There you go.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Very nice defensive guard there. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Fires off the hook, look at that. And he just holds on there. Cooper's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Body, heavy body. Relax. Jump on.
Comes across with a hook up top.
Back to the body.
Combo lands to the head. And round 8 comes to an end. Cooper's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it. So one is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving, he's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. Needs to shorten them up a little.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Cooper. Scores up top with a left. Bishop's on the receiving end of a hook. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Dwight Cooper. Good combination to the head. Good smooth work by Andre Bishop. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Guard your head. Double up your punch.
That cut has opened up now over the eye of Andre Bishop. It does not look good. If Dwight Cooper can land another punch or two, he may get a stoppage victory. You get the sense, and I think Andre Bishop knows it as well, that in this final round, the fight will be determined, Teddy.
What is inside of him? We're about to see.
Andre Bishop's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Don't walk into his punch. Move your head.
If Dwight Cooper can just step up his offensive attack, he could score a TKO victory here because that cut is worsening.
Pace yourself. Attaboy.
Halfway through this 10th. Oh, he's stopping the fight. This fight is over. You saw the damage he was taking. The ref steps in and does the right thing. Fight is over.